Okay, guys, so I decided, since it's almost 11:30, that I better just collect myself with a few seconds and then let you know what's happening Monday. So Monday, I have to go to court with my family over my visitation with my dad. And so I already know what's going to happen is I'm not going to see my dad. My sister might be able to, but I'm not going to. 1, I don't want to go to a prison. 2, I don't want to take my son there. 3, my dad is always getting mad at me, so I don't see the point of going there if he's always going to get mad at me. And 4, it's hard seeing my dad for like 15 minutes. And so, yeah, I would like to see my dad, but I don't want to go to the prison to see him. So, maybe whenever I get older, I will go see him. But until I'm 18, I don't think I want to. And I don't want my son to go there. At least not this little. And I know I should let him see him. And I'm going to. But it's hard to say that and know that my dad didn't even, that hated the idea of me having him, and would always get mad at me for and yell at me and tell me how much better my mom and my dad raised me. Okay, well, he wasn't meant to happen, and if he was meant to happen, I surely wouldn't have cried for weeks upon weeks about him and didn't want to accept the fact that I was going to have a child. But I had to accept the fact because, well, he's here. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I feel like he needs to get over that and get over himself and stop turning everything around to be about him and telling me that I'll regret my choices for the rest of my life. Because supposedly he does. So I don't know what choices he regrets making, but he was telling me about how he regrets having some of his kids. Well, he has me, my sister, we're twins. He has my older sister Rebecca, and he has my older brother. So, which one does he regret? The marriage to my mom or the marriage to my sister and brother's mom? I don't know. And he kept telling me that you made dumb choices at a young age. Well, maybe I did, but oh well. It's not his life, and he's trying to control me from prison, and I won't let it happen. And so if he doesn't like the choices I make, then he needs to stop and get over it. Because he's not out here, and he can't control me, and my grandma can't even control me. And he's blaming her for everything, for my son happening. Well, no, she didn't want him either, and she's so upset about it, but she's not as upset about it as my dad is, and she loves Brentley to a million pieces, and is amazing with him, and everything, and she has accepted it, and she accepted it from the very moment that I told her. And she wasn't even mad about it. She didn't yell at me or anything. Yeah, she was upset about it, but she never was super mad about it because it happened and it was over with. I mean, there was no going back, and I wasn't going to go back, and that's just how it was going to happen. Like, whether they accepted it or not, it was going to happen. And I actually didn't want to tell anyone. And so the first person I told was my best friend, because her and I were texting. My son's dad found out. Well, I actually texted him and told him right after I found out. I said, we need to talk. And he went into my conversation with Zoe, which was a good thing because I didn't know how to tell him. So that's how he found out, which he was mad, upset, and so was his mom. And some of the things that they said was very hurtful and stuff, like my dad, but theirs was a little bit worse. But I forgave them and moved on. And I forgave my dad for everything that he has said. And by the way, guys, this is a ring sizer. Just saying. And I've had it on for a couple months, and so it's getting grody, and I need to change it, but don't mind it. But some of the things that they said was very hateful and rude, but they love him to a million pieces, so I forgave them and moved on. And I have forgiven my dad for everything that he said, but he continuously says it, so I'm pretty much always mad at him because of everything that he says. And I know it's bad to say that, but it's kind of true because he's always saying something hurtful or something that, or telling me how much or how stupid I am, or something in those lines. And he may not be saying it straightforward, but he's hinting at it. And him just hinting at it is very, very hard. And he's that person that shouldn't be saying those things, and he's pretty much like a little kid crying for a mother's attention, and no one has that time to pay attention to him because, well, we're all busy with our lives, and like what he doesn't know or understand is that now I have responsibilities to take care of, and so whenever he calls, he expects me to answer those. Well, I can't always answer those. And so Monday, we're going to be sitting in, well, I'm not going to be sitting in there because I'll have my son in the outside, and I'll just go in whenever the judge needs to talk to me or something. But I think I'm just going to write down a piece of paper that I want my lawyer to read off instead of me having to go in there, because honestly I don't want to go in there because I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared, it's just, I don't know, I always get anxious and nervous before because I miss my dad, but it's just super hard whenever things aren't going how they're supposed to. Does that make sense? Because it seems like my dad is always pushing for something different, and he's always trying to, like, I don't even know. And I don't know. He's always trying to make things about him. And yeah, I miss my dad. Yeah, I want to see my dad. But no, I don't want him to say the things he says to me. I'd rather him be the adult and stop being mean to me and being that person that he shouldn't be. He's supposed to be there for me and not call me names and not be mean to me and things like that and not say hurtful things. And he says he doesn't have favorites, and if he had favorites, I'd be the one that he'd pick. That's not how it works anymore. When I was little, him and I had a pretty good bond. I always said I was going to be like him. I was going to be a jockey. Own horses, ride horses all the time. And don't get me wrong, I am. And I always told him that I would save all the animals in the world and help all the kids I could. And do everything in my power to protect all animals and all kids. And my whole family and him all say I'm different, but I'm not. I'm still going to do that. I'm going to own a big ranch and have a lot of animals and breed and sell animals. And breeding and selling animals doesn't mean I'm going to overbreed my animals, because that's not going to happen. Those animals are going to be my pets. Like, I'm going to have certain animals for breeding, yeah, but those are going to be my pets. But I always told him I'm going to be like him, and I'm going to own horses and be a jockey and do everything he does or did. And that was pretty much riding horses, raise animals, go coon hunting, have a blast, you know? And everyone says I'm going to be different than that. And now him and I don't have that bond because he went to prison and he doesn't have a life out here like we do, and he doesn't have a life in there, but that's not our fault. I can't fix it, and if I could, I would. I would try my best. I have tried everything I can for him. And he's not helping my situation at all. And so yeah, him and I had that bond when I was little, but that bond broke in 2013. It's never been, him and I have never had that bond or talked like we have. And I miss it, because I miss my dad. I miss the person he used to be. The guy that used to be there, I could be there for me, and the person I could go to about everything, that I could tell all my secrets to and have a nice conversation with. I miss that guy, but that's not who my dad is anymore. Since he's went to prison, it's pretty much all been about him. And it's pretty much been all it's been us against him and not all of us against the world. He feels like it's us against him when that's not it. He just doesn't see reality anymore because he's in there. But before my dad went to prison, he believed in a higher power than God. And in not my last video, but the video before, you'll see me talk about God. And he has always been my belief, okay? I've never believed in a higher power or anything. And they sent us to church when we were little and forced us to go, even if we didn't feel good. And I remember whenever I was little, I got sick from a preacher yelling. Like, I got so scared that I threw up whenever I got home because the yelling scared me. And I don't know why, because it's not like I wasn't used to it, because I was. But now that my dad's went to prison, he's found God again, okay? And he's, like, pushing it further and further on us. And yeah, my belief, I believe in him, but trying to push it and push it and push it on us doesn't make it any better, because what he doesn't know is me and my sister, we believe in God. And we may not pray to him every night, but we pray to him. And yeah, lately I have been talking to him, praying to him. I've been talking to my mom and my sister. And I feel that they're there, but, like, they're not visible. And so my dad doesn't understand that, and he thinks we're all against him and that the world hates him and everything, but we don't. And so this is my mom and my sister and all my necklaces that has forever and our hurts. And yeah, guys, I am on the verge of tears, but I'm fighting it back. And so we may have our ups and downs. He may yell at me and say hateful things to me, but I will always love my dad. That will always be my dad. And whether he likes me or not, I'll always love him and be there for him and try my best to have a relationship with him for as long as I can. But anyway, guys, this went a little further than I wanted to. So I'm going to hop off here. I'll see you guys in a couple days. It won't be so emotional. Peace out, guys. Bye.